Greetings, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. What's good, HPs? I miss you guys this week. Okay, so when I open my YouTube app, I said YouTube has changed the settings to dark mode. So I can't even fucking see who name is in the chat. I think, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I think I saw AV or MS. Um, I don't know, gang. They on some weirdo shit. Changing everything up without my authority. Who else? I can't really see. Damn. Let me see. What's up, gang? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's just get into the reading. Ain't even see nobody. Fucking dark mode. It's already nighttime in here. What the fuck? I already know I love you, so if I ain't call your name, don't even be in here acting like a fucking peon and take it personal. You know I'm here. I love you guys. Okay. So much, HP. They trying to play us, HP. Why is it fall? Why is it fall already? See, what they trying to do is push us into that dark winter. Remember last week I was telling y'all to get prepared for the winter. Get prepared for the winter now. Okay? I'm telling you, you need to have your echinaceas, your teas, your herbs, your ointments, your whatever it is that you subscribe to when winter get here. Get the shit now. This is the thing. You need to prepare for every season while you in another season. So you need to prepare for spring while you in winter. You need to prepare for summer while you're in spring. And you need to prepare for fall and winter while you're in summer. You got to be ahead of the game. And that's why they thought they was slick talking about, oh, we doing away with daylight savings time. Man, y'all ain't slick. Watch what winter come. Change my settings. Or do y'all want me to keep going ending this shit while we getting in good? What y'all want me to do? All right, Spirit said keep it going. You got the sun at the upright at the bottom of the deck. Fuck what everybody else talking about, HP. You hold on to your happiness. You got the the sun in the upright position with the Four of Pentacles in the upright position coming out. No matter what's going on around you, you need to hold on to your internal peace, your internal happiness. Because it's chaotic. You about to see, HP, or you have already seen motherfuckers turn into zombies around you. You gonna see it. I told you this shit in 2021 that we was gonna see motherfuckers around us turning into zombies. You about to see it. People that was once rebelling against conformity, rebelling against the system, staying on a square, You about to see them slowly but surely adhering or conquiescing, whatever the fuck they want to call it, to what the shadow government want them to do. You have already seen people doing that shit, and then you was just like, yo, it's cool, they still whatever, and then you saw these people starting to turn on you. So everybody that's turning into a zombie right now, you're not going to be able to resonate with them anymore. They not going to be able to resonate with you anymore. The irony of the whole thing is that all the zombies is going to be calling you a zombie. They're going to be calling you a weirdo. They're going to be calling you a sheep. They're going to be calling you misinformed. They're going to be calling you a fucking walking panic attack. I guarantee you. And if you've been staying true to what you know you need to be doing, you're gonna see this shit playing out in real time. Let me see if I can switch this shit. All right. They don't even know. You about to see a lot of people who have been plugged back in. See, a lot of people was unplugged. We was talking about the shit. Talking about this massive wave of evolution or awakening, enlightenment, coming, stepping into your power and shit. A lot of motherfuckers felt like they had no choice but to give up their power, so they got plugged back in. Ain't the same no more. So you're going to find a lot of these zombies still with half a working brain telling you changed. But really, it's the change that happened within them when they got plugged back in. They don't even know they plugged back in, my nigga. They think that they doing what's morally right. They think they doing what's politically correct. They don't have no internal compass no more. They don't have no internal judgment. They don't even fucking know anymore. They back on the wrong type of autopilot. The external autopilot is what they own. They back to being controlled and numb and desensitized. You gonna see. You gonna see all the motherfuckers that you thought was rebelling against the system with you, was with the shits with you, they ain't. They gonna approach you on that shit too, try to get you to conform like them. But Spirit is telling you with the sun in the upright. I start to say the high priestess in the upright. But with the sun in the upright and the four of pentacles in the upright, hold on to your happiness. Hold on to your health. Hold on to your youth. Hold on to your light body. When I say light body, I mean not being weighed down by the concerns and the panic energy of society right now. Two of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You about to have a disconnect. And then with the Lovers in the upright, you disconnecting from these zombie-like energies to go into divine alignment. There's about to be a lot of confusion projected at you from unhealed individuals. See, the weirdo thing is that immature people are going to call you immature. Spiritually immature people are going to call you immature for not acquiescing to their whims, falling in line, being a fucking zombie with them, being up under the lines of confusion and giving up on your healing. You about to see a lot of motherfuckers that you thought was on the level, just give up on healing and give in to the confusion, 7 of Cups, just so they don't have to think for themselves. A lot of people don't like to think for themselves. A lot of people don't like to work for themselves. A lot of people don't like to do the inner work. A lot of people don't want to heal no more. They're like, man, fuck this healing shit. This healing shit stressing me out. This tapping into my divine energy and learning shit is stressing me out. I don't want to heal no more. I'm just going to bow down to the confusion of the world because it makes shit go better within the program. They're still they have been replugged into the program. Why you think you was on your journey and it was so many motherfuckers with you in your journey and all of a sudden they got quiet? They got plugged back in. They don't give a fuck about this journey. You got the 6 of Wands in the upright position coming out, and it's going to be crazy because the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Wands, the people who stayed, who plugged back in, 6 of Swords in reverse, about to see you be successful and meeting up with your own divine energy. This 2 of Cups right here ain't got shit to do with no twin flame. This ain't got shit to do with no punk ass, I'm about to be in a relationship type bullshit. You about to be successful into coming back into alignment with your divine self. And you not of the world. You're just in it with the world in reverse and the 6 of Swords in the upright. You have to be in the world, but not of it. Just basically saying, like I've been teaching y'all for years, keep 1 foot in the esoteric realm and 1 foot in this 3D, 2D, one-dimensional bullshit so that you can know what's going on and you know how to better prepare. And see, when you in the world and you not of it, you're going to be called all the things. People going to walk away from you. They're going to fall away from you. But they're going to try to return with the 6 of Swords in reverse. All the people who called you batshit crazy, who thought you was a fool, who thought you didn't know what the fuck you was talking about, they about to try to return. This ain't got nothing to do with love. This has got some shit to do with your esoteric journey. They about to return. Why? Because you looking like the King of Pentacles in the upright. After all the years that have been by, after all the months and the weeks and the timelines and the shifts and the energy and the atmosphere in the world and how things are playing out on the world stage, you still stood 10 toes down as the King of Pentacles. You still been on your square. And guess what? Now they want to come back. Now they want to come in on some fucking squirrel shit and be like, oh, you still doing that? How's that working out for you? Bitch is working out just fine. Page of Wands in the upright position. They gonna come across you brand new with the Page of Wands energy. So the shit they coming at you trying to bring up from when you was trying to get them on board, you ain't even on that no more. You ain't even on it no more. Knight of Wands in the upright. You on the new opportunities, new destinations, and you can't be held down any further. See, you probably was this type of person that wanted to delay your evolution, to hang around with motherfuckers who was afraid to evolve and grow and change and rebel against shit. You didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. Because you not of the world. You just know you got to maneuver around it. That's why you've been in Knight of Wands energy. Because you know you can't stay in some shit too long. If you still out here and Queen of Cups in reverse energy, motherfuckers gonna be blocking you off. I'm telling you right now. And motherfuckers don't want to hear this because they're allowing the media and washed up ass fucking therapists detach them from the spiritual reality of shit. Motherfuckers you're gonna be in this position, HP, where you defending yourself from people who are always overly emotional about shit that don't got nothing to do with shit. Nothing to do with nothing. Nothing to do with healing, nothing to do with making it, nothing to do with protecting, providing, and moving forward. when you start to bring underwhelming, emotional bullshit in this energy, you fuck shit up. This is how societies collapse. This is how soul tribes, well, not soul tribes, false soul tribes collapse. Is when you got that one motherfucker in their feelings and they running around spreading irrational emotional information, moving out of discomfort, moving out of my feelings was hurt, so now I gotta destroy everything. You can't have people like that in your compound. You can't. This would be the motherfucker that ain't gonna water the crops because you didn't like their casserole. So now the whole community, so-called, y'all know I don't like that word, but I'm using it for lack of better terms, gotta suffer because this motherfucker feelings hurt. Like, you can't have people like that in your tribe. You can't. 7 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. Some of you guys are in this energy right now where you could give a fuck less about how about somebody feel about your boundaries. Oh well, you mad about my boundary? What you gonna do? Whoop me? Beat me? That's a red flag. Look at this motherfucker in the 4 of Cups. He got on a green vest with red sleeves. That's a red flag. A motherfucker that's mad about your boundaries is a red flag. Motherfuckers have became so desensitized to shit that they just want to hurt people. They just want to hurt people just because they feelings hurt. Just because they ain't get their way. You need that little spoiled brat ass adult shit ain't cute. It ain't cute. It ain't sustainable. It doesn't help anybody evolve. So if you're dealing with a motherfucker, that's a red flag. And somebody done been told, oh, I'm spoiled. I gotta have my way. Against all odds, against the right, against the things that need to be built, that's a red flag. That's a motherfucker, like I said, is gonna come in and break shit down. So you mean to tell me you set out to grow some cucumbers? You put out 24 seeds, only 12 of them grow. You're gonna just, oh, I'm never growing cucumbers again because I put out 24 seeds and only 12 of them grew? And that just made me sad. It just hurt my fucking feelings. Bitch, go plant 12 more. 24 more. It don't matter. Like, you can't be fucking with motherfuckers who feel like if nothing goes their way, Queen of Cups in reverse, and they just don't want nothing. For some of you, this is a motherfucker that'll probably hit you up, say some shit to you. You could be in the shower, at work, busy, sleep, not got your phone, something. It could be something that blocks you from even responding to this person. 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands. And then then when you do respond to this motherfucker with the energy of love coming out here with the Ace of Cups in the upright position, this would be the motherfucker Page of Swords in reverse that with the Knight of Cups in reverse that'd be like, well, I don't give a fuck if they did reach out or did come in to say something Ace of Cups. I'm gonna act like this. I'm gonna pretend like somebody trying to like, and this shit don't even feel cool to me, but you know, I gotta tell y'all, like, stop fucking with people that be on some petty ass tit for tat shit. Because the tit don't even be equal to the tat. My nigga, like, and the tat be something somebody wanna engrave on their spirit, on they energetic signature. And walk around. Well, they didn't say it right when I wanted them to say it, so now I'm gonna act emotionally cold. Now I'm gonna act funny style. Now I'm gonna see if they gonna double text, triple text, 50 text. Now I'm about to see with the Page of Swords in reverse energy if they gonna make me feel what I need to express that I already fucking feel. Can't build shit with nobody like this. We in real time. Okay? Shit is happening in real time, my nigga. You need somebody that is not so desensitized and insecure that they can't communicate. Page of Swords in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. They fall out just to fall in. Bitch. Don't nobody got time to fall out with you. I'm going to give you the facts, okay? Don't nobody got time to fall out with you. Don't nobody give a fuck about falling out with you. Don't nobody give a fuck with the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse and making you understand something or understand something or overstand something. Motherfuckers is moving in love, Ace of Cups in reverse, doing what the fuck they gotta do. If you don't want to be involved in the love, Page of Swords in reverse, then you just gonna keep observing from a distance, and critiquing and down talking the shit and really wanting to be a part of the shit. Nobody got time to be out here falling out or convincing or converting or making the motherfucker feel and believe and act and dream. Look. You know what the fuck is going on right now, my nigga? The stuff I've been telling y'all. I don't have no patience for that type of shit. So if you fucking with me, just fuck with me. But don't be trying to run no bullshit by me. I don't say everything I know, but I know a whole lot, and I know how to read energy signatures, my nigga. I don't get with it or keep it moving or get lost. Ain't nobody got no time to fall out with nobody or to make nobody understand where they coming from. And if you not spiritually inclined enough to read energy signatures and see when a signature is authentic, you need to be doing some other shit, but not getting involved in other people's lives and in other people's situations and other people's revolutions and evolutions and change and upgrading in their life and their spiritual sense. Look, we not on that type of time. Bottom of the deck, you got the Five of Wands in reverse. Like I'm telling you. Look, ain't nobody got time to fall out with nobody no more. My nigga, you know how many years we done fell out with people? Did stupid shit. We don't have time for that no more. Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Wands in reverse. Anybody that's your enemy ain't your friend. The enemy of your enemy ain't your motherfucking friend. I'm going to tell you right now. Because you got a motherfucker out here trying to play devil's advocate. Bitch, don't play devil's advocate when it come to me. Or, I'm a motherfucking HP too. So I'm in this shit with you. Don't play devil's advocate when it come to me, my nigga. Stand 10 toes down, because if I'm standing in line of spiritual fire for your motherfucking ass, I need to be certain. We speaking certainties around here that you're going to stand in the line of spiritual fire with me too. It ain't none of that playing devil's advocate, running and telling this, playing sides of the fence, sitting on the fence and all this little bullshit with this Eight of Cups energy like this. You got somebody trying to sit around and play devil's advocate, so they listening to your enemy chat shit. They listening to motherfuckers discredit you. Ain't nobody got time for that shit no more, man. That's why when you hear a motherfucker, let me break a little science real quick. When you hear a motherfucker say, I don't bother nobody, right? Those are the people you don't want to bother. Okay? When you hear a motherfucker say, I don't bother nobody, those are the motherfuckers that you genuinely don't want to bother. Cause they not. And I'm not talking about the fake motherfuckers that say this, because fake motherfuckers say this shit all the time. All they do is bother motherfuckers because they bother. I'm talking about the unbothered motherfucker that don't bother nobody. You can't really get a hold of them. You really never see them. They not out in every circle and everybody motherfucking face trying to convene with everybody and shit. Those be the motherfuckers that truly don't bother nobody. So don't bother them. And this ain't no threat. This a promise. Because motherfuckers who don't really bother nobody, they get real bothered when you bother them. And I'm not talking about bothered like on some social media bothered. I'm talking about they spirit. Shit rise up inside of them. And you get hit with some shit you thought they personally sent you, but they didn't. It was some esoteric hits you got. Because you messing in energy that ain't got nothing to do with you. It's literally motherfuckers out here that don't bother nobody purposely. Because of the shit they done been through, the things that they've lost, the unhappiness that they have seen with the 10 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse, the shit that they done went back to and had to learn difficult lessons with the 2 of Swords. But they've been delivered from that shit. 2 of Pentacles in reverse, Devil in reverse. So you can't play devil's advocate with these around these people. That devil's advocate energy is disloyalty, okay? That devil's advocate shit is disloyalty, my nigga. Because if you ride it with me and you know my energy signature, you've seen it on several little mini contracts energetically we done went through with motherfuckers, you know. Don't fuck with people. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Don't work with people. Don't fuck with people. Don't build with people. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Who's playing devil's advocate when it come to you. When they know you've been solid the whole fucking time. I'm not talking about the Queen of Cups energy where your feelings was hurt just because they replied an hour later than you. No, was that motherfucker solid every time you needed them to come through? Did they work on it? Like, you know what the fuck solid is. Like, let's not play semantics and etymology because I don't really give a fuck about none of that because what's overstood and understood really don't got to be explained. We're going to break it down because we need to chat. If you keep fucking with people that's playing devil's advocate with you, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, with the devil energy here, they never going to be loyal to you. They never going to stand 10 toes down with you. They're going to allow people to come around them and talk shit about you and throw you in the fire and all this dumb shit. Shit that ain't nothing but they feelings. They ain't got no physical or tangible proof or nothing you done fucking did to them. And they living in a fucking tower. Shit is crumbling all around them. Why? 6 of Cups. Because they stuck in some little weirdo ass childlike energy where everybody got to tiptoe around their emotions and their feelings and shit. And that's not real life. But social media and these fucking mainstream ass tarot readers and spiritualists got y'all thinking that that's real life. Tiptoeing around insecurities. Not saying what's really going on with you because you don't want it to offend nobody. So you just not going to say what hit you in this tower because you don't want to offend a motherfucker who ain't spiritually strong enough to hear some shit that goes against what they fucking think they believe? That's that bullshit that everybody on right now. I told y'all a couple months ago that the victims was about to be in control. And I'm not talking about the people who really went through shit. I'm talking about people who have embedded their spiritual energy in victim mindset. So you can't say nothing that goes against what they feel or they're going to try to bring a tower to you. They're trying to rush us into this dark winter. Look at history. I study a lot. And just because I'm not posting that bullshit online don't mean I ain't tapped in. Every time it was a recession or inflation or some shit, look at what happened around that time. Plagues and sickness and shit. Everything that's happening right now is by design. Everything that's happening right now is by design. Don't get it fucked up. Why you think they spending so much money and resources into social media? outlets. Why do you think that? Because the devils is in these phones. The evil energy is in these phones. And you got motherfuckers right now that have been attacked by these demonic energies in these phones and these apps and shit, and they already had evil energy on their mind about somebody else, so they attacking people that they was already wanting to attack, basing it off of the bullshit they gathering from trying to get attention from these apps all fucking day. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but motherfuckers that's sitting up evil eyeing like a job, 8 to 12 hours a fucking day, they're getting all that shit back in certain areas of their lives. And don't always think that when a motherfucker get a tower moment from the shit that they've been doing a long time with this Six of Cups, don't think it's going to be the same tower moments you had. And don't think these tower moments going to be visible to you. These motherfuckers out here getting tower moments in the form of can't find nobody to love them. Can't find nobody to love. Can't find nobody to be in camaraderie with. Oh, maybe they got a gang of material shit, but inside they fucking spiritually dead. Oh, but they pretty. So they beautiful, but spiritually ugly. You don't know how tower moments gonna hit a motherfucker. You don't know how that Saturnian karmic energy gonna hit a motherfucker. You just don't know. So don't be spending your time and effort trying to see a motherfucker's karma. It is not worth it. It's not even your business, high key. But when you divinely tapped in, you're going to be able to pick up on it, regardless if you want to or not. But don't seek it out. It's a whole lot of shit going on right now. That's why I don't give a fuck about love readings, bullshit readings, who coming back. All that shit don't matter. We got bigger shit to be worried about with this tower energy. Motherfuckers been getting hit by spells from the shadow government for months. And guess who they been doing spells on, thinking they doing it right? Motherfuckers that ain't even doing work on them, but they insecurities in their bad mind, they getting hit with spells from the shadow government, demonic entities attaching themselves to them. They thinking it's somebody that they hate. But no, it's the energy your energy signature is attracting that fucking hate. And you sent it out to somebody that wasn't even in the line of whatever the fuck you thought they was in line with you. See, motherfuckers are fixate with this devil and this tower energy. Motherfuckers are fixate on the wrong shit. That's why I be telling y'all, don't be worried about the wrong shit. Motherfuckers be fixated on the wrong shit, and then when shit start falling bad in their life, they blame it on the object of their fixation instead of the thoughts that they created. See, the mind is a dangerous fucking thing. You got motherfuckers out here lying and shit. And I'm not talking about lying from their mouth. I'm talking about lying with their energy, lying with their intentions. You can't lie with your energy, my nigga. But I mean, they lying, they putting a mask. They think they're putting a mask over their intentions. But with the tower energy coming out here and the Six of Cups, all that shit is breaking down to is some shit you done already been through before. Six of Cups at the tower, they're going to try to emotionally mask their wicked intentions. Motherfuckers be thinking you stupid. That's the thing that gets me. King of Swords in the upright position, you not stupid though. Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, people be thinking you as dumb as them. You as naive as them. They try to run game on you that got ran on them just to see if they could be all powerful or some bullshit. Then when you don't fall for the okie doke and play games and wordy games and you direct and assertive, now you the demon. Whole time it's them. You got the Ace of Pentacles coming out in the upright position, HP. With the Knight of Swords. Somebody lying. High Priestess in reverse. Somebody lying about some shit that went on a long time ago that they don't want you to discover, but I feel like you have, and it didn't make you too happy. Somebody wants you to feel like your intuition isn't right. You around somebody who's in Nine of Cups in reverse energy. Very unhappy. Excuse me. Very emotionally selfish. With the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody lied about something very serious. I also feel like, too, some of y'all been rushing for answers. And you've been going to too many readers. You probably done ran across a false high priestess. With this Knight of Swords and this high priestess in reverse, somebody can't wait to have answers about some shit. So they just running to any and every source. With the Ace of Pentacles just giving their money to every fucking body. That's your business. I'm going to tell you one motherfucking thing, though, with this Queen of Wands in the upright. If you get readings and shit and all this other shit and shit from us, if you in the reading with me, don't tell me about that shit. Don't tell me with no other reader. And I done said this for years. Don't tell me with no other reader done told you. Don't tell me with no spells nobody else did for you, my nigga. At this point in the game, you better be leaning on your own intuition. The High Priestess in reverse, I don't like when that shit come out and y'all reading it in reverse. That's like a low-key slap in the face. Stop fucking bullshitting. Lean on your intuition. Stop going to motherfuckers maybe because it's cheap or some shit with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's cheap because the motherfuckers is lying to your ass. They got a whole fucking script. Stop fucking playing around. Better get your ass a trusted advisor and rock with it. Hermit in reverse, yeah. It's like tap into the shit you know to be true. Figure it out. Stop playing around. It's too many fucking demons out here with tarot decks, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? There's too many succubus and incubus out here with tarot decks that just want to eat your fucking spirit. Tell you what you want to hear instead of what the fuck you need to hear. And that's the problem with society right now. Nobody want to hear what they need to hear. They just want to hear what make them feel good. Make me feel good. Entertain me. Bitch, this shit ain't for entertainment purposes only. And when I say bitch, I'm talking to this High Priestess in reverse here. This motherfucker that think everybody's supposed to spiritually entertain a punk ass. They ain't taking in no knowledge. They just rushing to the next low priestess, Knight of Swords. Up. They didn't say what I want. Let me run to this. Let me get to somebody that's gonna lie to me. Somebody need to fucking lie to me so I can feel good. Because the truth hurts. Somebody need to lie to me. Lie to me like I'm lying to my motherfucking self, is what somebody say. with the Hermit in reverse. And the Four of Swords in reverse. Lie to me like I'm lying to my motherfucking self because uncomfortable truths ruin my aesthetic of being perfect and not taking spiritual accountability. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. Emperor in reverse. With the Four of Wands in reverse. No. That shit ain't gonna build no empire. That shit ain't gonna make nothing strong. If anything, it's gonna weaken the foundation. So you out here moving on lies, moving on rose-colored glass theories and cute aesthetics, my nigga. Life is more important than that. Like I'm telling you. And then they got this little monkeypox shit. That's the covert enemy right now. Because ain't nobody really focused on that. But I be having my ear to the concrete all the time. It's a whole lot of shit going on, man. Nine of Swords in reverse. With the Empress in the upright position. If nobody ain't coming to build and to prosper and to be in an abundant fucking mindset, and when I say abundant mindset, this don't mean acting like shit ain't going on. This mean focus on the right shit. Nine of Swords in reverse, Empress in the upright. Focusing on the right shit. Only on how to build a foundation. That's the only thing that logically makes sense and emotionally secures you right now. That's why teamwork make the dream work, but you got to have the right team, or everybody gonna fall off. I fucking refuse, and you better refuse. Hierophant in reverse, with the Chariot in reverse. Keep fucking around with these lying ass false prophets and motherfuckers who ain't gonna teach you how to move through some shit, but gonna keep you dependent on them. Fucking with people who want to control you for the sake of controlling you, gaslighting you, saying they on the same spiritual page with you, but all the while behind the scenes they trying to hold you back. They ain't giving you, they ain't empowering you. They want you dependent on them. That's some bullshit. To me. Talk to me, not at me. Don't talk at me, motherfucker. Cause I'm not gonna believe nothing you say. Talk like some truth gotta be in this passion. It can't be all passion and no truth, then we ain't going nowhere. It's a crucial time right now. Seven of Pentacles coming out in the upright position with the Knight of Pentacles coming out in the upright position. This is showing you how serious times are right now. Because with the Knight of Pentacles energy, the shit that you focus on is going to show you what you're going to reap. This where the occurrency and abundance is going to come from. The shit you focus on as the Knight of Pentacles is what you shall reap. So if all you give a fuck about is all the failures and all the ifs and the ands and the buts, and this is why I don't like when that High Priestess come out in reverse, because somebody been talking too motherfucking much about their secrets and their dreams and their intuitive things and shit. See, that's the thing with being a High Priestess. That don't mean you got to be everywhere and anywhere telling all your prophecies and prophesying over every fucking thing. Sometimes you get an intuitive nudge or an intuitive truth and you keep it to yourself. And then that's when you know when the shit manifests that it was really true. Somebody been talking too motherfucking much. High Priestess in reverse and a Hierophant in reverse. So somebody been pillow talking to a fucking low vibrational ass priest. Like, you telling a low priest all the plans and shit. Or you just consorting with the enemy. Or you just talking to be talking and shit like that. telling everybody secrets, everything somebody confided in you in. Like, that's weak. But more importantly, with the Knight of Pentacles here and the Seven of Pentacles, this is the time where harvest is extremely important. Like I told you, start to plan for the season ahead. Seven of Pentacles is just harvesting in a certain season, right? But with the Knight of Pentacles, this is like, did you prepare for that season so you can harvest? So while everybody is running around worried about these punk ass karmics and low and distorted masculines and distorted feminine energy and all this, we was the chosen, but we out here acting like weak ass victims and can't prepare and build nothing, strengthen, reverse. You have the responsibility, the spiritual responsibility to step in as the Temperance in the upright position and say and proclaim and affirm over your life that now it's time for some type of balance within your spiritual journey. Fuck what's going on external to you. You can't run nobody's shadow work for them. You can't run nobody's spiritual race for them. All you can do is be at some type of peace within the chaos within yourself so shit can get moving. You got a lot of unfortunate people who don't want to take control of their life and want to sit up and siphon some type of something off of you. Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Three of Wands. So what you waiting on for your life, somebody waiting on for your life too, so that they can feel good. So this a motherfucker that ain't even putting nothing in, but they waiting to see your manifestations come to fruition so that they can benefit off of it too. Because they fucking lazy. They fucking spiritually lazy. They spiritually undisciplined. You in this disciplinary state with the Three of Wands, like, yo, I already know what I said I was coming in. Let me get into alignment and let me wait on the seeds that I've planted. Seven of Pentacles to come to fruition. Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance. And this Page of Pentacles in reverse is sitting around like, yeah, bitch. Hurry up and get what you need to get and do what you need to do so that I can either physically eat off of you or energetically eat off of you. Because I'm not about to charge you up. I'm not about to help you get better. But you must fucking believe I'm going to be there with my empty cup. Page of Pentacles in reverse when your manifestations come in with the Three of Wands. Because we already know with the Three of Wands, this is your shit's coming in. This is shit arriving for you. Seven of Pentacles in the upright. Knight of Pentacles in the upright. The shit you worked hard for. The things you've done behind the scenes. I'm surprised the moon ain't came out. But the things you've probably been working on behind the scenes. See, with the Seven of Pentacles, this is like you've been out there in the field working. You come in the motherfucking house and somebody asks you to get them a cup of lemonade. But you've been out in the field the whole time. Anybody bring you a glass of lemonade? This is Page of Pentacles in reverse, motherfucker. And see, since the Temperance is out here and we already on some esoteric shit, this is an esoteric vampire. Somebody's going to wait to see you build your esoteric house and then come in like, yo, where my room at? Where my plate? Not, oh, it looks great. Oh, this is beautiful. No, they want to know where they shit at. Eight of Swords in reverse. With the Five of Swords in the upright. This could be somebody close to you or somebody that you have allowed too close to you. So this person has attached themselves to all your abundance in some kind of way. Whether you know it or not, this person has tried to co-sign your check. My nigga. They done tried to co-sign your check energetically. The Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So like now that you in the Eight of Swords in reverse energy position, you ain't got to really worry about nothing no more. Here they come. Five of Swords, like, oh, so you don't gotta worry no more. Let me change that. Let me give you something to worry about. Let me beat you at your own happiness. Let me compete with you in your own life. Yeah, I know, Eight of Swords in reverse. You ain't really fucking with me. I'm not even on your mind. You not even projecting towards me. But I'm the Five of Swords, so I need to come and get in your life and get in your lane and get in your space. And I need to challenge you inside that space so that I can feel like a winner. But this Five of Swords energy is a short-lived victory. And with you in the Eight of Swords in reverse energy, you're not even going to give them space to come in with no conflict. And then on top of that, you've already resolved some type of mental conflict you have with yourself. So you damn sure not going to entertain no mental or emotional conflict with nobody else. Five of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Wands in the upright. You damn sure not. See, the enemy will always try to make you feel as dumb as they are, or make you look as dumb as they are. Five of Swords. How is someone gonna win you through mental conflict when you've already beat the boss, which is yourself? Like I told you, the mind is a fucking crazy space. So once you conquer your mind and you know how to be the alchemist of your thoughts and your actions, what is this Five of Swords going to do? Nothing. Eight of Swords in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Wands. If anything, with the Eight of Wands energy here, it's made you sharper with your actions. So now that you got out your feelings and you're not in this little weird ass space anymore, you're more proactive. You're getting more shit done. Five of Swords energy here with the Five of Cups in reverse. The enemy will always defeat themselves. But see, with this World card coming out in reverse, this is Saturnian energy. Some of y'all got to tighten up on that shit. See, some of y'all are impatient with karma. The World in reverse with the Three of Swords in the upright, some of y'all are so impatient with karma that you think you got to exact it for yourself. See, Saturn is a death-defying karmic energy. It doesn't strike right away. It doesn't come when you're having a good time. Like, it doesn't come when you're having a worse time. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about when somebody's gonna get their karma. Somebody may go years without getting their eyes, but behind the scenes they might be fucked up. That was a compliment. Appearances. You've got the 10 upright position here with the King of Cups in the upright position. Your heart is in home. Your heart is stability. Your heart is in foundation. Your heart is in being grounded right now. That's why nobody can get in. That's why. Oh, that's fucked up. Because if you love me, shut up. Sometimes people have to be emotionally stoic so that they can get some footing. They can get some grounding. They can they can fix their family tree. You don't know what people have been through before they met you. You don't know people sometimes. You could walk in on somebody just finally healing their family lineage. Finally getting some peace in their home and their family. I don't give a fuck about how good you think you look or how much money you think you have or how good you fucking all this shit. Sometimes when somebody trying to get their heart and their home and their family and their money and their life together, that don't matter to them. It don't matter to them. This King of Cups in the upright position with the Ten of Pentacles is like, yo, my life gotta be emotionally fulfilling and pleasing, and within that emotional fulfillment, I gotta have some type of security. I gotta have somewhere to sit my crown down around. I gotta be able to feel emotionally comfortable and financially and physically comfortable. And people who, I don't know nobody life, but some people don't get that that's what you want. If that's your focus right now with the King of Cups energy here and the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, your heart is in the right place. Get your shit in alignment. Get your shit together. Your foundation, your security. Then, in this Ten of Pentacles energy, then you can bring other motherfuckers in. But some of you have been forced into the space of the matriarch in your family, the provider, the one that creates stability, the one that provides every single thing that goes on around you, and you just don't have the emotional space, King of Cups in the upright, to be emotionally emoting or all this other shit onto other things that's not creating any type of stability in your life. And it's very misfortune. It's very disfortunate here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Because you know why? Three of Swords. A lot of people's feelings is hurt because this is what your focus is on. This is what makes you feel secure as a person. It's having your own shit together, having your heart in the right place, having your bills paid or your money solid. And if you fucking with people who not in alignment and on some spiritual shit, they're not going to get that your journey to get to that is different than their journey to get to that. So they got to be compassionate and they got to have grace with you. You're just not going to see that with certain people sometimes. But death at the bottom in the upright position, life goes on. What, you just gonna stop growing because people don't understand and understand, or they're uncomfortable with how your growth is taking you, with direction, the trajectory of your spiritual path, how it's taking you now that you're growing? You had a rebirth, you died and came back. So you just gonna walk around your whole life with a fucking explanation? So your whole life gonna be an explanation. Talk to me. Your whole life gonna be an explanation on how you had to do this and do that and why you this way, and like, is that everything? Is that in the description box of your fucking life? No, it's not. You're showing up reborn, anew. Some of your asses had death come upon you. Look you straight in the face and like, no, it's not your time yet. But death was like, yo, I'm about to tell you who did it. Nine of Wands in the upright with the Magician in reverse. See, when you come close to your demise, spiritually, esoterically, however you want to put it, you learn the truth. You get to see where the manipulation was coming. Was the call coming from inside the house, or was it some bitch on three-way and had another hoe on mute? Ten of Swords. Been betrayed a lot. A lot of bullshit. Unnecessary bullshit with this Ten of Swords. Very unnecessary. Thank you. False energy. False fucking energy. Ace of Wands in reverse is a false start with the Ten of Swords. So there was unnecessary betrayal that came at you. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, this was weak ass shit that was thrown at you with the Ten of Swords in reverse. Did it kill you? No, but it did delay you for a minute. See, it's a little trend to be so vulnerable, to be so transparent, to show everyone every inch of your life in order to gain some type of energetic compensation. Fuck that. Hangman in the upright position. Pause. Reconsider. Sit down for a minute. Rethink things. There's some information. There's some things that need to be thought out more clearly. Motherfuckers just want to come in and be a burden. Ten of Wands. See, this is other people bullshit. That's why you have to get sat down with the fucking Hangman. Spirit's like, oh, you think you're Superman, huh? Oh, you think you're Superwoman? No, sit down. Because, see, a lot of people right now, they ain't going to tell you this. They codependent. So they going to try to force you to give them your burden so they can feel important. Nope. Tonight, gang. I know one thing, when we hang up, I'm changing my settings. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but this dark night shit, I can't even see nobody's name. They got y'all highlighted in black and names in navy blue. How the hell am I supposed to see who in the chat? I barely could see when it was the other way. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, gang. So yeah, fuck that. Now we moving forward. You got the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. This is the energy that you are being directed towards. Okay? That just means being stable, being grounded. I did a video on my page like probably like 3 years ago, I think, and it was just like grounding techniques. I don't even know what it's called or how long back it is, but I'm gonna do another one, but right now it's time for you to be grounded, secure, stable. That's gonna mean different things to everybody, okay? Because everybody's financial situation ain't the same. Everybody home situation ain't the same. Everybody ain't the same. As much as they want to push that shit to you, we not. So we all have different energetic signatures. So we all have to be in alignment with that. You can't look at so-and-so's spiritual journey and be like, damn, I ain't where they at. You ain't probably even been through what they been through. 10 of Wands. Like, everybody done been through their own shit. So comparison is a thief of joy. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. That'll have you sitting out here thinking like you ain't on your shit because your shit don't look like they shit. Get out of people's toilet. Your shit not supposed to look like that shit. King of Wands in the upright position. You supposed to look like you. You supposed to be unique. You supposed to be magnificent, vibrant, shining. Some of you guys are really compassionate and very welcoming. You have a very welcoming energy, but you have to be careful with that. Because that also welcomes 5 of Pentacles energy. It may welcome 3 of Cups, like people who want to party with you and be there for you, but are they going to be there for you when shit is low? 5 of Pentacles. So many motherfuckers cherish, oh, I love your energy. I love when you're so upbeat and outgoing, King of Wands. But what about the days when you having a tough time, 5 of Pentacles? When you need someone to come in and reassure you, where they at then? See, that's that fair weather bullshit. Those are the people that ain't gonna support you when you grow. That's a red flag too. Motherfucker love your energy. What energy, bitch? The energy you just saw right now? For real. Oh, you love that energy you saw last week. But what about the energy this week, motherfucker? You like that too? Or now am I a demon? Because I'm going through the same shit your ass was going through 2 months ago. But now I'm going through it now when you trying to force some fucking connection with me or force me to show up in your life as compassionate and blah, blah, fucking blah. But I'm going through my own hard time, 5 of Pentacles. The fuck? You gonna love me then, 3 of Cups? Fair weather ass bullshit out of here. Oh, no. I only love you when you there for me in my hardship. So either it's one or two things with this energy I'm picking up on. Motherfuckers only love you when you show up to cheer them through their hard times, or motherfuckers ain't there for you in your hard times. They holding you hostage to being entertaining with the 3 of Cups, bitch. Entertain me even when you down bad. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Oh, you down bad? Okay, but you can still find some type of energy in you to make me feel good. Bitch, no. Ace of Swords in the upright position with the Justice in the upright position. No. Do what's right for you. And don't get fooled. Because, see, this some trickery. Some fucking trickery. A motherfucker gonna make you feel like them just even being in your life was there for you in a hard time. So your whole role in their life is to be an emotional punching bag, 3 of Cups and fucking 5 of Pentacles. Oh, check on your strong friend. Bitch, I'm the strong friend, and you in the comment section talking about, yeah, check on me. Bitch, but I'm your strong friend, and you ain't even checked on me. Ass, face ass. Moon. Can't stand that shit. That's why you don't need to be fucking sitting around being vulnerable with everybody. Motherfuckers be lying in their own fucking fake ass vulnerability. Bitch, how you gonna comment 100 on some check on your strong friend shit? Bitch, when I'm your strong friend, and the only time you hit me is when a nigga done left you, or when a bitch done left you, or when you down bad, but you ain't checking on me in my weak moments, but you kikiing in every motherfucking comment. That's why I don't really even give a fuck about social media. That's why I don't really care about that shit. Shit is whack, man. A bunch of motherfuckers pretend like they know you. Bunch of motherfuckers pretend like they love you and shit. And then your fake ass friends and family on that motherfucker commenting on shit that make you wanna bust them in the mouth. Stop commenting on shit like that. Check on your strong friend. And your strong friend the one posting that. And you like, yeah, cause check on me. Bitch, I just checked on you before I posted this shit. Like, come on. We in real life. Anyway. Got the moon in the upright position with the judgment in the upright position. A lot of shit that's been going on against you in the shadows. You about to reap victory from that shit. Some type of compensation coming in. The trumpet's been blown on the dark parts of your life, and now you're going to breathe again. You started off with the sun. So now you about to see clearly. You about to feel good again. Allow that shit to happen. Laugh a little more. Get about these depressive ass fucking readings, even if it's mine. Get about this shit, man. Go outside and see the light of day. Because I'm telling you, with this judgment and this moon, they're trying to force us into the fucking dark ages again. Like we ever came up out of this shit. And when I say they, you know who I'm talking about. Trying to lower our morale with the Fool in reverse. Got motherfuckers around you that don't want to see you take a chance on yourself, take a chance on life and breathing again. Get that shit about you. Even if it's your own defeatist ass mindset, trapped in your own self-imposed imprisonment, get that shit about you. The only way you gonna win this spiritual battle is if your mind is right. Only way you gonna win this spiritual warfare is if your soul is intact and you feel good and about doing shit God's way. Not these little weak ass motherfuckers. And I'm gonna tell you something. Just cause you jump into tarot and shit don't mean you gotta turn into some wicked witch of the West and some stupid shit like that. You're supposed to know how to do baneful magic, but that ain't gotta be the only reason you wanna do some shit. And just because you read tarot don't mean you gotta do magic. You gotta do what the fuck your energy signature is embedded with. Can't just be out here dipping and dabbing and everything and then fuck around and be like, well, why did this shit happen to me? Somebody da. Bitch, what was you doing in the moon? The moon came out for a reason. What the fuck was you doing in the moon? Cause see, motherfuckers be doing little weirdo ass wicked shit and they be lying about that shit, and then they pop out in public as some fucking angelic being when they know behind the scenes they was fucking wicked. And I've seen it, and I've worked through it, and I've dealt with it. I ain't gonna come up here and talk to you about no shit I don't fucking know. And that's why I be telling y'all real shit. Just because a motherfucker got a tarot deck and an oracle deck in their hand don't mean they on the vibration you need to be on. Just because Just because they cheap or just because they already ready available to be in a motherfucker business don't mean they on the level. You got to be mindful of this shit. This is spiritual warfare. What the fuck you think spiritual warfare is? The war against your spiritual energy. The war against your spiritual path. This ain't no fucking game. Everybody out here worried about why somebody left them and shit. That's why I took love readers off my website, motherfucker. I'm not about to sit on the phone with you for an hour and tell you why motherfucker left you. Either they fucked up or you fucked up. End of the reading. And I'm not about to take your money for no bullshit like that. You already know why the relationship was over. And then if you sitting up here on this little karmic tip and this little distorted feminine reading shit and everybody talking about, oh, well, they only left you because somebody did a spell on them. So you really want a weak-minded ass man up in your yoni, in your womb? You really want somebody who ain't even spiritually intelligent, spiritually, esoterically protected, to protect themselves, not to even fuck with nobody like that? And then you setting yourself up for spiritual warfare for fucking ever. Because the one thing a bitch gonna do is attack you over some dick, over a nigga, over a distorted masculine. That's why I've been pushing into y'all heads all this bullshit about, they be telling y'all on these readings like, yo, they left them, they left you to be with them because they did a spell, but they abusing them, they taking their money, they using them. That's the type of nigga you want? That's the type of dude or woman or whatever you want? You really that desperate and spiritually low vibrational or some other flunked out ass shit that you really want to be with somebody that's going to abuse and beat and put their hands on somebody else and take their money and shit just because they want to be with you? That's why I'm subscribing to that little twin flame, divine feminine bullshit, because some of that stuff be toxic, and then they be hooking y'all with the titles and baiting y'all in and doing the bait and switch, and now you in some demonic ass energetic spaces and you on somebody's page back to 2015 stalking them and seeing why so and so like them, or they on your shit doing that. It's a whole ass rabbit hole, a cesspool. I'm telling you the truth. That's why I'm underground type tarot shit, because I'm not about to feed y'all no lies about that shit. I don't want no low priest. I don't want no low priest in my yoni, in my womb. You better know when a succubus is at you. You better know when an incubus is at you. You better know when we got to get up at 3 a.m. and walk the house and cleanse and do shit. You better smoke a little weed. You better be a little rough around the edges. Ain't nobody got time for all this little fake ass spiritual shit they trying to teach y'all so y'all could be blind out here running around clueless, desensitized to when some shit is encroaching on you. Mad because you have to get up at 3 a.m. to purify the space. I don't give a fuck about none of that, man. Because I done seen shit. I don't want nobody that's out here acting an idiot just out of the fact of loving me. Man, please, I don't want that karma. Then you got motherfuckers out here doing spells on somebody to be with them, but they not doing spells, come to me spells. They doing destruction spells, all these wicked spells on somebody so they could not be happy without them. And then when they get back with them, they think that shit ain't gonna transfer into their life. Now you wonder why y'all both broke and shit bad. Motherfuckers playing on your phone, playing on your email, playing on your page, doing all this little stupid, dumb shit. That's why I be telling y'all. Because I know you out here using your gifts. I know what shit you ain't telling me in the readings. I be knowing shit, okay? I know who watching me, who not, who pretending like they not, and who is. Like, you got to get off that shit. Shit ain't even worth it in the end. Why you even want somebody that don't want you? Why you even want to be in somebody's energy that don't want to be in yours? Why Why you want to pretend like you ain't in spaces that you in? You lying to yourself. That's the biggest liar. Why you give a fuck about that shit? The motherfuckers want to act like you don't see what you see, and da 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 da. Like, come on. All right, let's move forward. I'm like on a tangent or some shit. I'm telling you the truth. Shit. I don't think just because you just found me, I just found me. My nigga, I've been on this shit before it was postable. Like, that's why I be going so hard. Wow, you got plot twist. You are the narcissist. So this shit came up in reverse. So you could be around a motherfucker that's always calling somebody a narcissist. Oh, they're a narcissist. They didn't do what I wanted them to do. They called me out on my bullshit. Da 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 da. A narcissist karma is running in to another narcissist. So they both gonna be sitting up calling each other narcissists. When the reason they got together was for narcissistic pleasure tendencies. So some of y'all got a friend that's every time somebody break up with them or don't do something they want, they a narcissist. Man, you don't even know. Next card you got was your children need a stable foundation. They need consistency and protection. Stop inviting strangers into their lives. So this narcissistic motherfucker is always bringing somebody around. Oh, they gas my ego. They safe to bring into my home. Oh, they made me feel sexy, so they safe enough to bring around my kids. Oh, they made me feel desired, so I trust them. Oh, nothing about the motherfucker. Just forcing them on their children all the time. Everybody they date gotta meet their kids. No, the fuck they don't. And that ain't lying. That ain't playing games. That's just protecting your children. Everybody you meet, your children ain't gotta meet everybody you meet. Yeah, you gotta have a life too, but shit. Do that shit away from them. They don't like that shit. They don't like it. They feel uncomfortable. They feel unsafe. They don't like the way somebody looking at them. And they got on sweatpants and a hoodie. You don't give a fuck what they got on. And that's why a lot of these kids be growing up with body dysmorphia and all this shit and feeling uncomfortable in their own skin because of the abuse and shit they done went through behind the scenes where they didn't want to say nothing because they was put in a position to raise their parents and not make their parents feel uncomfortable. The next card you guys got from 7 says you are operating out of the lower aspect of your ego. Tighten up or you will lose who and what you love. Followed by magic is afoot. Stop welcoming low vibrational. And I don't even want to say low vibrational because everybody's vibrations ain't high all the time and I don't make them evil. See, the commercial spirituality got you thinking that you supposed to be fucking spiritual bypassing 24/7 and acting like you happy about some shit all the fucking time and not speaking the truth. That's not what I'm talking about. Keep demonic ass motherfuckers out your home, out your life. Because I'm going to tell you one thing, and I'm going to tell you one of the tactics the enemies use. Write this down. And even if you think you an enemy and you trying to use this on somebody, it ain't gonna work on an alchemist over somebody that's tapped into the esoteric energy. But one of the things that the enemy likes to do is they like to come into your life and cause some type of chaos that you have to react towards them. And they have set some type of verbal or mental spell within that energy that says if you react this type of way, then everything around you gonna fall apart, or you ain't supposed to be this because you did that to me. So you gotta keep these low vibrational ass motherfuckers out of your space, because they gonna always have some type of little spell they're trying to get you to go into, whether they a magician or they do magic or they don't. A motherfucker's emotions sometimes can be all the spell that they need. They fucked up mindset could be all the spell that they need with this magical foot here. So you got a motherfucker that's in your space operating out of the lower aspect of their ego, and every time you do something that don't praise them or make them feel comfortable or exalt them in some space in your life, now they throwing a spell at you. Oh, they think they in a good relationship? Watch this. I'ma flirt with they dude and then tell them. You know, little shit. And it ain't even that, because the dude fall for it, he weak anyway. But I'm talking about keep these motherfuckers about your space. They can't wait. They can't wait to put you up under some spell in their life. And if we talking about this Queen of Cups and reverse energy, it's all going to be based on how you make them motherfucking feel. It'll be some stupid shit. Like I said, you could have been in the shower when this motherfucker called you or text you. You get out the shower, you respond, they ain't going to respond because you didn't respond 2 minutes after. Like little stupid ass shit with this energy here with the lower aspect of the ego. Little stupid shit to make them try to put you in some type of spell and their little weird ass lifestyle. Bottom of the deck of 7 is what you need will not be found in others. So you can give a fuck less about these people. And you have to be like that sometimes. And stop getting into this little social media spell, because social media got thousands and millions of spells over it. We're going to talk about that in another time. But where you feel like you got to be performing for motherfuckers for them to make you feel whole. Ain't going to feel whole. You live for the crowd, you die by the motherfucking crowd. That's why people who don't know how to sit by themselves are going batshit crazy right fucking now. And they created enemies where there were none. They created spells where there were need for none. So every time you fuck with somebody who operating out of the lower aspect of their ego, they're going to always trying to put you in some type of spell. To be a slave to the lower aspect of their ego. You going to be in charge of making them feel whole. You going to be in charge of making them feel good. Whether if this is in a relationship or whatever, this motherfucker gonna be like, oh, you didn't text me good morning, but your ass didn't wake up till noon, so you text them at noon. But they feeling like you should have woke up out your sleep to text them good morning. Like little petty shit like that with the lower aspect of the ego. They don't know how to survive on their own shit. The next card you got from 7 says you can take the spiritual baths, you can recite the mantras, you can even do the rituals. But until you remove yourself from the conflicting energies, nothing will change. And that's difficult for some people because they live with family and friends or they just live with people who ain't on this type of shit, healing, doing baths and cleansing and shit. Or this is a motherfucker that just keep running back to the people that broke them, thinking they gonna find healing there. Oh my god, I did 7 spiritual baths, but I keep having this energy around me. Is you still fucking the person that betrayed you and that you lost trust for? Yeah, but they said sorry. Well, then there's your fucking answer. The next card you got from 7 says your need for approval of others is blocking your true destiny. And see, this is that devil's advocate motherfucker. See, because when you playing devil's advocate, you trying to serve two gods. And not saying another motherfucker is your God, but you trying to please everybody. So you fucking with people that's being demonic towards other people, but you trying to keep the peace, so you just in there like swimwear. So that's blocking what you really need to be on. And then you like, why all these little weird ass events keep taking place in my life? Why I keep having these little weird random hiccups and shit? Well, who the fuck is you around? If you on your deed and you on your path and you doing the shit you need to do, but you fucking with people who is still operating out a lower aspect of their ego, still doing trickery and all this little mind fuckery shit to others, but you fucking with them because they make you feel good in a certain type of way, you already in a contract. Is in the contract states, as long as this motherfucker make me feel good, I'm gonna put up with the demonic shit that they do, because they gas me up. They make me feel good about myself, when you shouldn't even need a motherfucker to make you feel good about you. It's self-esteem, not other people's esteem. And then you be fucking around with weirdo ass motherfuckers that be like, yeah, as long as you're around me, or as long as you giving me some type of attention and validation, I'm gonna praise you. But the minute you make me feel uncomfortable and you take away my validation, here go my spells. Soon as you giving somebody or something more attention you giving me, here go my spells. Spells is thoughts, words, actions. Don't be fooled by what you see. All right? So if you taking the baths and you doing the work, look in your external environment. Who you running with? Motherfuckers be having baths and shit all stocked up in their house and never use them. Until the karma and the bullshit that they set out starts coming back to them. Now they like, oh, somebody working on me. Somebody doing something to me. No, bitch, this is the consequences of your motherfucking action. This is the bridge you said you would cross when you got to it. Well, now you front and center in it. That's why you can't be no Queen of Cups in reverse, acting irrationally, acting out of hurt feelings, doing shit all sideways just because you didn't feel good about a situation, and 48 hours later, shit turned out the way you actually wanted it, but you just needed to be a little patient. Now you done sent out all these demonic ass thoughts and entities and feelings and emotions and ready to ruin a motherfucker life over some shit you didn't even understand. That's why you gotta stay the fuck away from people who shut down communication when shit ain't going their way. You better know that when you fucking with people who want their fucking way all the time and then shit don't go their way, so they shut down communication, and you start feeling this little weird ass energy penetrating from their side of the world, they already on some demonic ass shit towards you because you didn't do shit in the timeline that they felt like you should have did it in. And then when you had the means to do it, now they want to play games and act a motherfucking fool. This is real life. I ain't got time for that shit. You don't. You better hurry up and remove your ass from this hyper connective hypersensitive, hyper emotional ass climate they trying to push y'all into. Everybody is victimized by something, and just protruding and pushing out energy all day in the form of typing arguments, typing insults, wishing ill, thinking ill, practicing ill. Like, it's a whole ass system people don't even know they're a part of. Motherfuckers is cowards, afraid to have uncomfortable conversations, not comfortable with being uncomfortable. So whenever something happens that don't make them feel good, they shut down. They don't know how to move. They don't know how to maneuver. So the only thing they know how to do is make somebody else feel bad. Or try. Or make you guess what they feeling. So now you feel bad too. The last card you guys got from 7 says if it was meant to be, it would be already. So some of y'all need to stop fucking gaslighting yourselves. What you mean? Gaslighting is the term of falsifying or making someone not believe their reality or see their reality. Some of y'all be gaslighting yourselves just to get a little bit of dick, just to get a little bit of attention, just to get a little bit of pussy, just to get a little bit of conversation and shit. Come up off that. And then it gets to the point where you gaslight yourself about the right shit. Oh, maybe they was busy. They was just, they usually not. No, fuck that. I hate them now. Like, motherfuckers be on some weirdo shit. Nobody don't like the truth no more. Nobody don't like to be uncomfortable. Nobody don't like to hear things or read things that makes them uncomfortable. Everybody want to be made comfortable in spaces that ain't even meant for them. The fuck is wrong with you? People will go into spaces that they know ain't comfortable for them and then cause a confusion. Move around. Stop feeling like you gotta see and know and all that shit is not necessary. All right, let's move on. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh my God, I'm dropping everything. I need a bigger desk, gang. Look, I'm accepting all donations. Because I'm dropping shit. Okay. Whew. If y'all can see how my decks are set up, you would understand why I'll be like struggling to get decks out for us. But I love it. I'm not complaining, gang. Y'all know me. I'm not complaining. But I do need a bigger desk. Okay. Got it. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what other messages do we have for the HPs? Ashay. Let's get it. You got balance in the upright position. Renewal in the upright position. And remember earlier you had the temperance in the upright position, HP? You did. Yep. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this is the thing. Let's talk about it. This time of renewal for you guys is very thick, okay? And when I say thick, I mean in terms of energy. I mean in terms of the vibrations around you. I mean in terms of the phases that you have to go through. It's very thick. When you think of a plant growing through soil, it's a thick process. And you don't even know it's happening. You just plant the seed, you water it, you walk away, you give it the right amount of sunlight, you give it the right amount of moisture, fertilizer, and then one day you look up and boom, renewal. This seed has grown. It's created its own balance. This is the process you've been going through, baby. Okay? This is the process, and it hasn't been easy. This is the thickness of it all. Look, I'm thick, y'all. It ain't easy to be thick. I was talking shit, but I'm serious. This has been a very thick and enduring and tiring process for you. But the renewal of it all is what makes it worth it. Okay? The next card you guys got coming out is trickery in reverse. Weren't we talking about that trickery energy earlier? You know, we gotta really dive into this trickery energy at some point. But right now, with the trickery in reverse, this is talking about as you grow and bloom and blossom, you're realizing with the trickery in reverse, the ways you could have lied to yourselves, the ways you could have tricked yourselves out of opportunities. But with the renewal card, you're about to get these opportunities returned to you. And the balance. Some of the things that you thought were a missed opportunity that passed you by are going to represent themselves. And you are going to have to make the necessary cuts and all these things to create this balance in your life. Some of you are thinking right now about the times that you felt like things had passed you by. With the trickery card coming out anyway, and this representing the heart chakra, this is like definitely energy that was external to you, that was kind of like wishing on your downfall because they felt like you were more important than them. I don't even know. But with the isolation card, it's like, and this is about to make me mad. Some of you guys put yourself in isolation due to the trickery that was going on around you. But there's some type of renewal that's going on in your life that you're going to create a divine balance. and step back into your rightful place in your own life. It has nothing to do with nobody else's life with the isolation energy here. This is shit that you found out about yourself during isolation. Some of you guys with the trickery energy here were dealing with someone who was very abusive. And it could have been physically abusive, or it could have been mentally and emotionally abusive is what I'm hearing. But also I'm hearing spiritually abusive, like somebody who would always degrade you as opposed to teaching you. Someone who would play on your mind and your emotions and your love for them. Someone who knew that you wanted to keep things stable, so they would bring a trickery into that. Make you feel like you're never doing enough, always keeping you kind of like toggling. Yeah. But the trickery is over. Someone was very cocky. You have a very cocky enemy with the vanity and abundance in reverse with the trickery energy. You have a very cocky enemy. Faith in reverse. This person doesn't really honestly believe in themselves. This person is also dealing with a lot of their own trickery, coming back to their own mind. This person with the vanity and the upright and abundance in reverse, they have a very lack mindset. Like I'm telling you, with the vanity and the upright, this person could have a lot of things. But with the abundance in reverse, these things that they have, they don't even appreciate them. It doesn't make them feel worthy. It doesn't make them feel valuable. With the faith in reverse, they feel like they'll never have anything ever again. So they try to like mind fuck and isolate people around them. Meaning, they have a very trickster energy about them where they try to make you they're a low vibrational charmster. Like they're like a charmer, but they don't have anything of essence, or they're just gonna try to charm you and string you along because they don't have any faith in themselves. They don't feel like they could be loyal to you. Impasse and the victim card here. So this is someone who goes into a connection or a friendship or something or business, whatever, with someone, and they don't have any faith in themselves. So they go into things knowing they have no faith in themselves, and then they sabotage. So you could be dealing with someone who just self-sabotages all the time. No matter the situation, they just self-sabotage. You're about to step into a space of joy. You've got joy in the upright position. I feel like this is an energy that's passing over. Not the joy energy, but the trickery, the victim mindset, the the um the games and shit is an energy that you have been passing over for a long time. I'm also hearing too that some of you guys have been holding on to this betrayal for way too long. It's been way too long, but on some spiritual shit, it's exactly the time you need to be letting go of this. You've got the gossip in reverse with recovery in the upright position here. Fools. Peasants. Look at them. They're all gossiping about you and in return gossiping about each other. Oh no, they're not gossiping about me. We just came together to talk about you because you were the focal point of our connection. You were actually the only thing that we had in common. So of course we're going to gossip about you and how you've changed with the recovery. It's falling on deaf ears here. What? What? So basically, some bitches ain't got shit to talk about unless they're talking about you. But with the recovery energy here, you have taken back your power, taken back your energy. So now they have nothing to talk about. So now they're only talking about each other. Isn't that so ironic and so funny? Isn't that so cute? I'm about to annoy you. Oh my God, this is just so amazing. We all got together to talk about one person. We all got together to plan someone else's demise, but they made some miraculous recovery here with the spirit energy and the key blowing out. You grabbing the key and this despondent ass bitch here next to you. Next to you. Oh, you better believe I'm about to be next to you when you get the keys to the city. You better believe I'm about to be next to you when you get granted the fruit of your labor. With the gossip in reverse. They swore you weren't going to make it. They swore you weren't going to get through this tough time in your life, and you did. Ashe, prayers in the upright position. With perception in the upright position. You get your little punk ass out of here. You probably the demon. You the demon. I don't give a fuck about your damn feelings. You done sat up and ran your mouth about somebody and how they never gonna plateau or how they never gonna make it through their hard times and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And then they did through their own manifestation with prayers and perception. That's why perception is everything. Stop fucking with people who skim through shit and respond based on their insecurities as opposed to taking shit in, weighing things out with the balanced energy here, coming out of this victim ass mindset and seeing shit clearly with the perception. Stop fucking with people like that. You got mysticism in an upright position with bittersweet in reverse. Stop feeling like your intuition is keeping you from having friends. Your intuition is keeping you from having family. Your intuition is keeping you from having a gang of motherfuckers around you. But with the bittersweet reverse, you don't give a fuck about that. You like, yo, I'd rather have 3 loyal motherfuckers around me than 30 disloyal motherfuckers. You might have a small group of people who believe in you, who trust trust your magic. You stepping into the space where you trust your own magic. Who gives a fuck about people around you? Complacency in reverse. You're not sticking around just for the sake of saying I stuck around. With passion and upright, you moving towards the things that move you. Things that mean something. Get from around these energy vampires who don't support you but want to look on you. They out here, trust me. They want to look on you, feed off of you, talk about you, absorb you, take in your knowledge, take in your gifts. They can't take your gifts. Nobody can take your gifts. Nobody. No matter what you think they working with, they can't take what's meant for you. Nobody can. That's why they in grief right the fuck now. Grief in the upright position. The green card is the heart chakra. You fucking with people that's hearts full of grief. As soon as they meet you, they got a whole bunch of shit on their plate. You can't even say, hi, my name is, without them dumping on you. You can't open up your message without them dumping on you. As soon as you answer the phone, hey, oh my God, you won't believe this. They coming at you with grief. Creation in the upright with grief in the upright. That's all they come with. They create some type of grief ass energy before they hit you up. What can I tell them to get them to be in an emotional state with me, to be in an emotional rage with me? What can I manifest before I hit them up to make them feel the same grief I'm feeling? What circumstance can I create? Can I fabricate? Can I over exaggerate? Can I embellish on with the creation energy here to make them feel as sad as me? And if this motherfucker ain't sad like me, they ain't my friend. They don't really fuck with me like that, because you supposed to be in grief when I'm in grief. If I create grief around you, bitch, you better fall in line with my grief, or I don't trust you. Or you don't really fuck with me like that. Well, bitch, let me ask you a question then. Since you asking the questions and telling the lies. If you hit me up on grief, and then I fall right in line to grief, who coming up with the fucking solution? Nobody. So, bitch, I ain't about to be in grief with you. I'm about to be in a solution-oriented mind. I'm about to be like breaking this shit down esoterically to find out a way we can fix this. And if you ain't falling in the esoteric line with me, then I ain't got no answers for you. That's why motherfuckers don't even like to talk to me. I'm gonna tell you right the fuck now why people don't like to talk to me. Because I ain't about to sit up here and hold you. I'm about to be like, yo, we should do this. This is a solution. This shit sounds more action-oriented. And we need to get this shit in line. I don't want to do that. Motherfuckers like to be broken. I get them more attention. You got insecurity in reverse. You ain't on this shit. You done this shit before. It doesn't trigger you anymore. You're in a position now with the soulmate energy in the upright and the insecurity in reverse. This is red. This is like the root chakra energy. So you like, nah, I'm about to be stabilizing any energy I put out and inner energy I accept in. Impartiality in reverse. You're not impartial to nothing. You like, no, I know what side I'm on. I know what the fuck I'm riding with. You ain't about to play around with me. I'm making clear-cut decisions and I'm moving on that shit. Whether it makes you uncomfortable or feel unstable or not, I have to focus on my own stability. And this is the alignment you are in right now. Whether they like it or they don't, it ain't your concern. It's not your problem. Stop always trying to make other motherfuckers' problems your problems when they don't even give a fuck about you. When the only problems they think you can have is shit that they can see. Better get away from motherfuckers like that. I think the only time you going through some shit is when they can see it. Get the fuck around that. Yeah. You got expansion in the upright position with service in reverse. You are no longer a slave to shit that ain't advancing you. Everybody about to look around and be like, why you was not here? Why you didn't respond to this? Why you didn't show up to that? Why you didn't react to this? Oh, weak ass, I'm a motherfucking chat. Why you didn't respond to this? Why you didn't be a slave to my emotions and my spiritual fucking darts? Perseverance in reverse. You stop working towards some bullshit somebody tried to have you on. That's the whole problem with you right now. That's the whole problem. You stop working towards some bullshit that they was trying to have you on. And with the quest in reverse, it wasn't a part of what your destiny was. It wasn't a part of what you were supposed to be doing. Yeah, it wasn't. Wisdom in reverse, miracle in reverse. People was trying to have you down a path where nothing could be possible. Oh, don't believe in God energy. Don't believe in shit happening right. Because I don't want you to find out who you are. Discovery in reverse. Yeah, with discovery in reverse and quest in reverse, you was around motherfuckers that didn't even want you to know who you were. Because then that would take you away from who they thought they were supposed to be thought. They didn't even know who the fuck they was. But they gonna try to hold you back for what's meant for you? No. Mysticism in the upright position. You supposed to be on your spiritual journey. That's the whole thing. Shit. One thing I can't stand is a motherfucker who don't even know what the fuck they supposed to be doing. Coming in trying to tell me how the path I'm already on ain't right because it made them uncomfortable. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about making you uncomfortable. If I'm making everybody comfortable, I ain't doing the right thing. Shit. Make everybody in the goddamn world feel comfortable while you suffering in silence. While you ain't doing the shit you love. While you not bigging up yourself, promoting yourself, pushing your shit, doing the things you love because it might make somebody uncomfortable. Bitches is gonna always be uncomfortable, bro. That's their disposition. Motherfuckers can't wait to be uncomfortable. Some people get up in the rising, tap right into social media and be like, let me find something that I disagree with so I can get on my soapbox. I don't give a fuck if it's one word, one sentence, a misconception, some shit they done read something into, some shit that they didn't place on, some shit that you ain't even say. Motherfuckers get up in the rising waiting for something to be uncomfortable with, for something to discord, for something to, discard, or something to come up against. You better believe it. You ain't about to be sitting around pausing your evolution or pausing and tapping into the shit you need to learn about because it made somebody else feel uncomfortable. Then motherfucker, you gonna be uncomfortable the rest of your life, and then I don't even want to talk to you about it Because every time you talk to me, you're going to be telling me some shit another motherfucker said about what you should be doing. That's whack to me. But you know, you grown, you do what you want to do. But I'm just telling you, your journey ain't going to make sense to everybody. It's not supposed to. But you better guarantee you're going to run across motherfuckers whose journey don't make sense to you. But when you are a strong spirit and an intelligent spirit, you know how to meet in middle grounds. You know how to let shit be what it be and connect on shit that resonate. A lot of people don't know how to connect on shit that resonate. They like to go into spaces that don't resonate and try to shift the vibration and shift somebody's mindset so they can feel like the most powerful being by default. That ain't even what it's about. Well, like I told y'all ass last week, why one of the reasons why that weak ass spiritual community is falling by the wayside is because, see, everybody is trying to gain everybody else clients, everybody else audience, everybody else supporters, everybody else friends, everybody is trying to take something from somebody else as opposed to creating their own energetic force. You don't have to jump into that rat race and try to do some stupid shit, because then you're going to be amongst everybody that's being led to the slaughter. Motherfuckers these days don't know how to be in their own energetic space. They don't know how to create their own energetic wave. They don't know how to do it, so they try to swerve into everybody else's and take and think. Because see, we have to talk about the aspect of think. They like to think they're taking, when they really just putting themselves into a prison to try to top, to try to be better than, to try to take. Just be your motherfucking self, and the people who fuck with you gonna fall in line, and those who don't vibe with you gonna fall out, and that's how it has to be. Be comfortable with fallouts. See, everybody want to be for everybody. So when a fallout happen, they gotta bring up some weirdo ass traumatic reason why some shit fell out, as opposed to being a motherfucking spiritual adult and be like, yo, some shit just ain't in line for me. People don't want to do that. That's why you see all these little weirdo ass readers fighting on YouTube, competing and all this bullshit. I see the shit because I'm in the motherfucking community. Don't be acting like you ain't seen no shit. If a motherfucker fall out with me, they fell out on their own. Because, bitch, I'm not even there to catch them or to look at them when they fell. It's a lot of demonic ass shit that's going on in that spiritual community. That's why I ain't a part of it. It's a lot of shit going on in the conscious community. That's why I'm not a part of it. You got to be brave to be on your own. Motherfuckers ain't gonna fuck with you until you poppin'. Motherfuckers ain't gonna hold you up until somebody they hold you up. But you can't hold me up or hold me down. You gotta be able to stand on your own, whether you got support of millions or support of two, motherfucker. Your spiritual journey is in alignment with your own spiritual DNA. And that's just it. But everybody in this little weirdo ass washed up society where likes and attention mean shit, money ain't even the root of all evil like they used to say. Money was never the root of all evil. But that's been replaced with attention. Now attention is the root of all evil. To the point where it's weaponized against you or through you. I'm going to say that again. Attention is the root of all evil, whether it's weaponized through you or against you. Oh, well, so-and-so ain't had enough attention, so they can't be telling the truth. Okay. Well, you know, so-and-so didn't give me attention, so they must hate me. Okay. And when the motherfuckers start saying what they believe, how you feel about them, you just say okay. Because motherfucker, you don't got to explain your emotions and your feelings to no motherfucking body. Because what's overstood and understood ain't got to be explained. Motherfuckers who know your energetic signature or who are used to it and really fuck with you on that level, gonna fuck with you on that level. You don't need all these fucking tests and definitions and all the little weirdo shit motherfuckers doing these days. And sometimes, even when you see a motherfucker doing that shit, don't even say nothing. Just let them do it. You gotta let people do shit. You gotta let people do shit. Saturn energy. Let people do shit and just chill. Because while they doing shit happening. You don't ever gotta really explain yourself to nobody unless it's a commonality of like, yo, I love you, but I misunderstood your actions. Can we talk about it? Then you explain some shit. One motherfucker trying to trigger you and try to get you to submit by default because they want to use some type of little silent treatment or some little emotional manipulation or some verbal manipulation or some magic and all this little stupid shit motherfuckers doing right now. At this point, HP, you already mastered it. You already know. Let motherfuckers fall on their own sword right now. And you gonna see a lot of motherfuckers who done fell on their sword about you coming back to you to ask you to pull that sword about their back. Because while they fell on their sword, somebody was stabbing them in the back. Imagine that. You fall on the sword you made for somebody else, and then while you fall on that sword, the person you fell on that sword for come and stab you in the back. They'll come to you with two swords, my nigga. Oh, can you help me pull this sword out my gut and put this sword on my back? No, bitch, you put that sword out yourself. Because I ain't never told you to fall in line with that shit anyway. But see, you run around with a lot of motherfucking impatient ass people who gonna throw you a sword just because they can't wait. Because they can't sit still. Because they don't got no high priestess energy about them. High priestess is more powerful than motherfuckers want to talk about. Let motherfuckers fall on their own sword. And you don't rush in to say they punk ass. Don't you rush in. Let them fall on that shit and see how that shit was unsuccessful. There was no profit gained. There was no profit made. This is the time of showing and telling. And even if you don't see some shit, don't mean it ain't happening. Oh, I don't see them succeeding. They must not be succeeding. Oh, I don't see them talking about their failures. They must not be failing. Stop. All right, y'all. That was your message to the High Priestess. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for all your bookings, your subscribes, your donations. Everything you need from me is in the description box below. My website, my donation link. Anything you need is in the description box below, gang. You take good care of yourselves. And don't be out here fucking up with people just based off of sentimentality. Because you're going to be fucked up. And you ain't going to have nobody to be mad at but yourself. Alright? And stay away from motherfuckers that want to deflect It would have put you in some type of spiritual, emotional, and mental slavery in their lives when they ain't even, they just on some negative shit. And stop sharing your motherfucking dreams with people who want to come in and tell you the negative aspect of your dreams as if you haven't already thought about shit. Because, see, that's another thing, too, before we close out. You will be done told a motherfucker your dream, or what you trying to manifest, and then they in a lack-ass mindset or a negative mindset, they going to start projecting all that shit onto what you trying to build. Oh, but so-and-so did it and it failed. Or I just don't like how everybody doing it like this and you want to stop all that. If a motherfucker ain't coming in with substantial offerings and just with you because they know you with the shits and they believe in you, not be lied but believe, like to be living, fuck them. Stop telling people every fucking thing. Because some motherfuckers is just living a lack mindset, but they got a lot of resources and they got opportunity to do shit, but they mind so fucking lacked up that they can't even make shit happen. So then when you come with a prospect or an idea or a mission, they gonna project that lost ass, lack ass mindset onto you. Now every time you look at something that you believe in, that you just share with they punk ass, it's an air of doubt and lack over that shit because you done shared it with the wrong motherfucker, because they always sitting up lacking, but they just want to know what idea you had. Stop that shit. All right, y'all. All right, we really out. I love y'all so much. Shout out to my moderators, everybody in the chat. Thank you for everything. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. My calendar, my links to my website, my purchases, like, you know, merchandise or spiritual healing tools and all that shit. You already know. I'm just rambling on at this point. All right, gang. Sending you love, peace, and balance.